Which life do you want to live? Easy but meaningless life, or difficult but meaningful life? Difficult and meaningful will always bring more satisfaction than easy and meaningless life. What is the reality of most people? Do they live with their purposes? Based on my educated guess, I don't think so. They know that they just go with the flow, not really pursue what their calling is. Even when they knew that it's not their calling, they choose to do nothing and don't even want to know about it. Why? Because it's uncomfortable to confront yourself and to admit that, hey, you play small. Nobody wants to do that. It's difficult. And that's why most people choose easy choices. When you make a difficult decisions, when you decide to live with a difficult choice, but you know that it's a meaningful life, be ready to face failures, face disappointment, face embarrassment, and face humiliation. But you have to know that if you decide to go with an easy life, it's often associated with boring and mediocre life. When you choose to live a difficult but meaningful life, you're willing to suffer any pain, you're willing to go through any challenges for a greater purpose. When you experience a good pain or difficulty in life, remind yourself that, hey, you choose this path because it means something for you. Remind yourself that you fight for a meaningful life. You fight for a greater purpose larger than yourself. And that you are on the right track. Feel when you decide to choose with easy decision, you know that deep down inside of you there's a little voice tell you that, hey, this is so easy. It doesn't mean anything for my life. Yes, in the short term, I don't have to experience a discomfort, but it doesn't mean anything to my life. I feel like I'm losing enthusiasm. I feel like something is missing. That's when you know that that's not the right path for you. When you choose an easy life, you also tell yourself that I'm willing to settle. And I know it's very tempted to settle, because we are default to choose whatever decision is easy and convenient. But often, damn, easy decisions often lead to a mediocre life, often leads to a meaningless life. Don't let a moment of weakness determine your life purpose. A bad moment is not a bad day. A bad day is not a bad life. Every storm will pass, every challenge will be over. And after that, you will experience a meaningful life. So when you choose to go with the difficult decisions, remind yourself that you're doing the right things. And that's what matters. Anything else is temporary and short term. Even any pain that you experience is short term, it doesn't really matter, because they will pass. And what you face eternally is a purpose. What's really truly meaningful to you? In life, you have to battle a lot of easy and difficult decisions. But let me tell you this, listen to your intuition. It's already know what you want. It's already know which decision you need to make. You just have to follow that decision and actually do it. Like for example, it's easy to sit at home and use a dating app and just swipe right and swipe left. But you know that by doing so, you rarely, if any, ever match with any high quality woman. You know that. And even if you ever did, it's almost impossible to get those women to go on a date with you. So you see that if you choose with the easy decisions, you rarely get the outcome that you wanted. But I know it's harder to force yourself out there and go to different events in person. But on the other side, you will have a better chance of attracting more high quality women. You know this knowledge. It's not anything new here, but you choose to sit at home and just to use dating app because it's so easy. You don't face any rejection. You don't face any awkward conversation. But at the same time, you rarely get what you want. It's way more difficult to get what you want. So on the other side, when you put yourself out there, yes, it's difficult at the beginning, but you have a better chance of getting what you want. And the same thing applies with your career. It's easy to work in the field that you are familiar with. But if that career doesn't really fulfill you or doesn't give you the amount of money that you wanted, you need to move on to a different career. But most people choose to stay in the same career because it's easy, to stay at the same job because it's easy. They don't have to learn anything else. But by choosing an easy decision, they also decide to settle. They also agree that they will rarely, if ever, get what they want in life. So it's more difficult to learn a new skills and to explore a different field than what you know. But that's only temporary, that's only the initial effort. Once you get past that stage, you will have a better chance to make more money and have more opportunities come into your life. So with these two examples, if you choose to go with easy choices, you will rarely or ever get what you wanted, what you truly deep down wanted. If you decide to go with the difficult choices initially, you will eventually get what you want. You will eventually create a better opportunity for yourself. So you decide what a meaningful life is. But whatever it is definitely not a comfortable life or an easy life. Because we rarely find a meaning in an easy life. And in fact, you will rarely find what you truly want in an easy decisions. The reason that you decide to choose an easy choice is because you're looking for that instant gratification. You're looking for that instant reward. And you try to avoid pain. But by doing so, you also try to avoid getting what you truly want. You also choose to avoid living a meaningful life. So my handsome friend, when you're about to make decisions, and somehow you know that one is easier than the other, but a voice inside of you keeps directing you to choose a difficult one, even when it doesn't make sense, or when it doesn't make any logical sense. Choose a difficult path anyway. Because it means something for you, and most importantly, because a voice, that intuition inside of you already communicates with you, that already whisper to your ear that, hey, choose this difficult path, because it means something for you, and because what you want is on the other side of that difficulty. Don't listen to your brains try to choose an easy one. Remind yourself that you are here for a meaningful life. You are not here for an easy and meaningless life. I hope you enjoyed this episode and got some value out of it. And if you did, please leave me a great review on Apple Podcast. And never forget that you are a badass action taker. Nothing can stop you from accomplishing what you want. And until next time, thank you.